Hello, this is just going to be a quick catch up with you guys. Haven't spoken to you in a while. Be sure to subscribe if you do enjoy. We're going to be discussing the Arsenal-Fulham game this weekend. Obviously, Arsenal have the chance to go 6 points clear at the top of the Premier League, which gives City all the pressure going into their next two games. They obviously have Everton a day later, and it is absolutely essential that the Gunners win in this game against Fulham to ensure that we can hopefully have the end goal of winning the Premier League title. I just want to go through my predicted lineup today, have a chat about certain aspects of the team going into the game, and just general feeling around Arsenal Football Club, because obviously last time out we played against Atletico Madrid, we drew 1-1. It's a good point overall. It means that we have a chance to hopefully make our first Champions League final since 2006, our second in the club's history. And I really do hope that this group of players seizes that opportunity, gets to a final, hopefully wins it, and gets the recognition that we all know they've been working towards for so long, because ultimately that is what they deserve. They've been absolutely phenomenal, working hard and doing well for 3 years with sustained consistency, and fallen short so many times now. It's really unfortunate, but hopefully we can just get it over the line this time. Arsenal, if you haven't seen, have employed a new physio, which with a view to hopefully stopping the injuries that we've been suffering. We know what's gone wrong at Arsenal. We've dropped points because of many injuries over the last 3-4 years. You think Kai Havertz last year being injured at the same time as Gabriel Jesus, meaning that we didn't have a fit centre forward for the whole season, well, for half season, sorry, and Mikel Merino having to then fill in. And he did a valiant effort, valiant job, don't get me wrong, but you can't win anything if you don't have two centre forwards. But we'll go on to that, but that's just only good news. Hopefully the new physio can give some success to give this team a real chance at winning something, because ultimately you're not going to win if you can't have a consistent team out there and have that elevation at this stage of the season that City have got, that PSG have had for 2 years. And if you look at the minutes that they've played in comparison, it's night and day. So you've got to look at Arteta for that in terms of rotation. We need to do more, but a lot of the rotation is hampered because of the fact that the players just aren't fit to come in. Like, look at Calafiori this year. Granted, left back is a position we have three left backs, but he's been injured so much that Hincapié's had to take up a lot of minutes, as has for the right back spot. Like, it's only been recently that Ben White's been fit. Before that, Timber took all the minutes, and Timber took up most of the minutes last year as well. So there are reasons for these players being overplayed, and it's usually to do with player fitness. So hopefully we can get some players back and firing. I'm just wanting to touch upon the game against Fulham, because obviously we touched upon that before. With regards to my thoughts before the game, obviously I do think we can get a result in this game. I hope we can, to then put us in good form going into the Atletico second leg, and also put them the pressure, as we said, on Manchester City. Lineup wise, I think it's going to be pretty similar. Raya will be in goal. We can't be playing Kepa in any game till the end of the season. He just isn't good enough. Right back, I don't think Timber's going to be back from what the press conference was saying. So you'd imagine we're going to be looking at Ben White again or Mascara. I'd probably go Ben White just because I think it's important that he gets his rhythm of games, because he's the better right back. He needs to get a rhythm of games, because if he's going to be needed if Timber don't come back sooner or later. Then centre backs, I'm going to go Saliba and Gabriel, because you can't rest them at this stage of the season. They're just the best centre back pairing in the Premier League. And then at left back, I've gone with, in my mind, Hincapié. Wouldn't surprise me if Calafiori's back, or if Miles Lewis-Skelly starts in this one, but Hincapié's been in a good vein of form, so I wouldn't take him out. You need consistency in your lineup at this stage of the season. Then in the midfield, I think it's a good maybe opportunity to rest one of Rice or Zubimendi, but I don't see it happening. So if Rice in the six, Zubi in the Rice in the six, Zubi in the eight, as has been in recent times. He will probably go with, and then you've got Ødegaard probably in the 10 if he's back from his injury. Obviously, he's had a knee injury that took him off the pitch against Atletico Madrid. Then on the left wing, I'd go to Barichieze. Striker, obviously, it's going to have to be Gyökeres because Havertz is injured, unless you go Gabriel Jesus, which I think is unlikely. And then on the right, I'm hoping Bukayo Saka's back, because he came off the bench against Atletico. We need him to get some rhythm, so it'd be good if he's back. other factors, maybe. Obviously, if Odegaard's out, then Eze will probably start, and Martinelli will start on the left wing. We can't be playing Trossard. He's just not in a good vein of form. He's probably not good enough for this Arsenal team or a title charge. But that is my predictions for the lineup, my reasons for the lineup, and I think that Arsenal hopefully will come away with the victory in this game. For me, I think it's going to be a 2-0 or a 2-1 to the Arsenal, and that will put us in good stead to then go into the game against not Manchester City, against Atletico Madrid, hopefully get a win and get us through to a final. If, and it's big if, we win the next two games, I don't know. I don't see where like the blip will come in terms of the league, because getting to a Champions League final gives morale boost to all the players. Hopefully, that morale can then lead to us winning every Premier League game, which needs to be done. Because ultimately, we need to just do our job at this point. A massive bit of goal difference if we can here and there, but remember we have got Burnley coming up, so that's a good opportunity to hopefully. Burnley at home is a good opportunity to put a lot of goals past them and increase our goal difference. City do not have the easier games coming up. They've got Everton, obviously, the day after us, and they've also got a game against Palace coming up, and Bournemouth, I think. Well, we've got Palace actually, they got Bournemouth, but it's important to keep the pressure, and that's it. So, thank you for watching. Obviously, please be sure to like and subscribe if you're new. See you next time. Great.